day, evening, everyone, or morning, or whatever the time is for you. Yukiro here, and I am going to play a little bit more The Lion King. Also going to be talking about some random topic. Okay, so let's see if I can remember the buttons from yesterday. Okay, so I grew up alongside obviously Lion King, other animated TV shows, things like Animals of Fathomwood, Watership Down, obviously the Disney stuff, and just general animation as a whole, which I'm sure is true for most young children. So when I was younger, I used to love telling stories. Oops, press the pause button. With sort of like my little figures, whether it's anime figures or animal figures or whatever. Because, as children do, we all have imaginations. My nephew used to do this with cars. Oops. Come on, roll with me. And it was sort of like from there that I used to really enjoy telling stories. I never really used to tell them to anyone because I didn't really have a whole lot of friends growing up. Those that I did have would either really move away, and so I never really had that much of a huge connection with many people. Those that didn't move away, I still consider them somewhat my friends, but I never had that huge connection with anyone. Not really. So for me, telling these stories was a big part of my life. You want to jump? Oh, missed the tree. I never really knew that storytelling was going to be something I would do growing up. And it was never something that I planned to make a career out of. Just for the simple fact that, I didn't think my stories were worthy of putting down to paper and pen. Obviously now that's changed. Come on, hyena. And obviously, too far soon. Die. Obviously that's changed, and now I am making somewhat of a career out of it. I'm not like the most popular author, but I enjoy doing it, and that's the main thing. As my regulars will know, my true love for storytelling is fantasy. Unfortunately, I knew I wasn't going to catch that one. Unfortunately, fantasy doesn't sell well unless it goes mainstream. So I had to make do writing romance books, the erotic sort of stuff. I mean, I don't mind. I didn't think I'd hit that one. Oh well. I don't mind too much, but it's definitely not the genre I ever saw myself doing when I first started writing books. My first book was my fantasy book, which I self-published. That was the Adventures of the Crown, book 1. It didn't really sell all that well, but it is one of my favourite stories. It's gone through a whole lot of changes since I first imagined it. So when I first imagined it, I was going originally to use the goddess Yukiro, which is where my pen name comes from, and my, obviously, VTuber alias comes from. And let me do this bit, because this requires some thinking. Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. I need to think while I'm doing this bit. So, book 1 was originally going to be her story and how she ends up being one of the only gods left in the world, and where she has to sort of like start again, and how, you know, her story leading up to that. That ended up getting retconned a little bit, and that's still at the end goal for what I planned for her story. I have had to change the name because it felt a bit weird to have my pen name and my, you know, online alias as Yukiro while having this character named Yukiro. So I have changed her name. That way I can keep being Yukiro and she can have her own name now. So we are now no longer the same person, because I know, I'm sure it would have been fine, but it just felt like I was sort of like self-inserting, and that's not what she was. I just ended up having, like, taken her name as my online alias because everyone just sort of like associated me with her. How did I miss that time? Ugh. This level's gonna be my undoing. I did it perfectly last time. Let's take a break a second so I can have a sippy sip. I need to think. This level hates me.
The king had
And I've lost track of what I was thinking. So yeah, I decided not to use the same name, so then people didn't assume I was just self-inserting myself into the story, which wasn't the case. Me and Yukiro don't really have anything, well, old Yukiro don't really have anything in common. Oh fuck, I didn't jump. It's just gonna be one of those days. It's because I'm thinking and trying to game at the same time. I'm usually pretty good at multitasking, but this game's... no! Yeah, this game doesn't like multitasking, people. Let's do this bit and then I'll continue. There we go. So yeah, so she ended up with a name change. Goodbye. And so now I feel better about that. So the first book ended up being about another character I had, King Fenrin. So he ended up being the main character for the book, alongside Lynette, which has somehow become a fan favourite, even though I'm not usually very good at writing other women, but, you know, hey ho, there we go. There's another few main characters. So I will eventually get back to writing Yukiro's story. It'll probably be a prequel though. Think while I'm doing that, there you go. And I have a few other ideas that I want to do with it. So I'm not going to leave the book, like the series, unfinished while I write werewolf romance stuff, because fantasy's always been my true love. And I do kind of I do sneak in a lot of fantasy elements in my werewolf romances. One of these days I'm gonna just have to write the most cringe werewolf tropes ever, just because that's what readers want. Not that they don't also want, more than that, but gotta give supply and demand, right? So oh, fuck. This game hates me today. I know everyone used to have a Seriously? You're just gonna avoid the tail and jump straight into the drink? Ah, Simba. Let's just not do that. So I do want to go back to writing fantasy, because that's where my true heart lies. But I think I would have to start a new series and find a proper publisher, like a traditional publisher, rather than the online platforms. Because there are a couple of platforms that deal in, like, I'm going to say the male genre type books, but it's not really limited to male, female, you know what I mean. Oh no, shit. So I'm going to have to do that bit again. Oh, fuck my life.
The king has returned.
Everything seems to be lagging as well. Today isn't a good day. Well, actually, the whole last 2 days haven't been a great day. I somehow lost access to the internet on my laptop. Couldn't find how to reconnect. Did manage to fix that though. Now I don't know whether it's Streamlabs or VTube Studio, because the game seems to be fine. That doesn't seem to be lagging. It's just VTube Studio that seems to be lagging. So maybe it's just that. I don't know. Whatever the problem is, I'm just having a day. Anyway. So I think that's what I'm gonna have to do with the any fantasy books, or just continue to self-publish. But yeah, I never really saw myself as an author until like the last, I want to say 2018, I started my fantasy book. So I guess 2 years after that, when I finally signed the first contract, was when I first sort of really realized that, oh, hey, maybe I can actually just like write books and not, and make a little bit of money from it. So that's kind of how I ended up being an author. It wasn't because I planned for it. It just happened to end up happening, and I was just like, oh, this is actually pretty cool, pretty fun. I guess I'll do it more. But now that I've gotten a taste of what it's like to be an author, like a proper author, let's not get carried away here. I do want to do it more. I want to, continue down that path. I obviously won't stop doing my VTube stuff because this is really fun. But this is more of a hobby. Actually, do I want to leave you there for a minute? Because I think I need to do stuff first, don't I? Or doesn't it matter? So yeah, this is more of a hobby for me. If I do ever get monetized, that would be, great, but it's not job goals for me. Whereas, didn't mean to rot. Whereas I really do want to make being an author sort of like job goals. I am struggling a little bit at the moment because I'm having a writer's block. That's only because I've had to deal with plagiarism, and one of the TapFun iStory being themselves and just being scammy and cheating us. Didn't miss it. Missed it. Blah. Yeah, so they're obviously being their scummy selves. And it's kind of put a damper on my will to write. I am slowly getting back into it. I managed to write a couple of 100 words yesterday. So I am getting back into it slowly, but it's probably going to take a while before I'm fully invested again. I will never be signing with them again. Should I be hitting you? No, okay. So yeah, I'll never be signing any further books with them, whether it's exclusive or non-exclusive. I'm actually glad I didn't sign exclusive with them, because I originally was going to, because before I knew what type of people they were, I was going to give them an exclusive book as thanks. But that won't ever be happening. And I'm glad I didn't end up doing that with the book that I was going to give them, because I've grown quite attached to that book. Yeah. Don't think I need to. I think everything else is fine. But yeah, I do want to be a proper author one day. I don't know what genre to write for the traditional publishing though. I'm sort of worried that they will kind of put me in a box, sort of like I'll end up being. Do I want to write you then? Sort of like if I write a fantasy book, will I only ever sell if I'm writing fantasy books? Or if I write a romance book, would I then be stuck having to write just romance books because that's what people expect of me? You know what I mean? I don't like being forced into a small box. Because one day I do want to write sci-fi. I'm not the best at sci-fi, but I think it would be really fun to write a sci-fi book. I'm not really sure. Oh well. I did better that time than the last time anyway. So yeah, it's go away. Yes. So yeah, it's a lot to think of what I want to do for the sci-fi, the traditional publishing bit, because I don't want to be stuck in a box. Whereas with online platforms, I'm pretty much able to spread my wings. If I don't want to write werewolf romance, I can I can find another platform that accepts different genres. So it's definitely something I need to keep in mind. Come on, birdie. Oh, missed you. Come on, birdie. No, you're not supposed to hit me. For fuck's sake. There we go. There we go. No, I want to go up. I want to go up. Can I not go up? Guess not. There's a way up there, and I can't remember now. Even though I just did it like yesterday. I think it was up here, wasn't it? So yeah. There we go, got my knife. So there's definitely a lot of things I need to consider when, like, doing the book for traditional publishing. Again, I'm going to have to find a traditional publisher that wants the books I'm writing as well. Because even if you just apply for one, chances are, chances are you might find the platform the group or whoever you fancy doesn't accept the genre you're writing. So there's a lot to go into, planning ahead and deciding what is best for you and your books. And as I said, I really don't want to shoehorn myself into just one particular genre of writing when there's so much I would find, interesting to write about. Oh, I hate this bit. Jump! You gotta jump. You gotta jump, Simba. Can't just hang about, Simba. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop believing. Oh no, why did you let go, Simba? Why did you let go? You're an idiot. Another option. Oop, frick. I pressed the wrong button. That was my bad this time. Sorry, Simba. I suppose there's always the option that I don't make myself exclusive to any... Oops. Oh, come on. Come on, Simba. Work with me, not against me. You'll die, like forever, otherwise. So there's a lot to consider. Like, I'm assuming that... No. Seriously? You were doing what I wanted you to do like a second ago. You need to jump, turn around, hang on to the edge. That's all you need to do. There. So I suppose it depends on the publisher, like... Come on, you can do it! No, I was too slow. I suppose I don't really need it, but... Bloop. So yeah, it's a lot to consider. And, I might... Don't you start. So, it could be that the publishers don't ask for me to be exclusive to them. I've never gone traditional publishing, so I'm not entirely sure. I'm just going to leave it there. I don't care. So I'm not entirely... Seriously, somebody is supposed to jump. Wait, are you 3 hits? I've already hit you like twice. Come on, birdie. There we go. But at least hit the bird. No, hit the bird, not let the bird hit you. I hate these birds. These vultures are so annoying.
The king has returned.
Oh, I gotta do it all from here again. Ugh. Yeah, I remember why I used to get frustrated at this game. It's not like this game is a bad game. It's just exceedingly frustrating. So yeah, there's a lot of research that I'm gonna have to do in order to figure out how I want to go ahead with traditional publishing. And obviously I'm gonna have to write my book before I actually start applying. Come on. Get here, motherfucker. No, don't dodge. You need to be, thank you. You need to be hit. So yeah, there's that. And again, I don't want to be frick's sake. I also don't think I want to be stuck writing children's literature. But I also don't want to write erotic all the time. There's only so much erotic I can deal with. And I'm already getting kind of bored writing it for the online platforms that I'm currently writing for. So there's definitely stuff I'm going to have to look into and see where to go from there. But I'm kind of glad that I did finally find what I wanted to do with life, because a lot of people go through life still never really fully understanding or knowing what they want to do. And it's some people do. Some people, click with what they want to do straight away. I'm sure there's something up there that I'm missing, but oh well. Right, you little bitches. Come on. No, no, no. Yeah, we're gonna have one of those days. Gonna have one of those days. One of those days. So some people don't find out what they're gonna Fuck's sake, Simba. They don't know what they want to do with their lives until, like, they're quite far away along in their life, and that's fair, it's valid. Seriously? You're just going to do the same thing 3 times in a row because you're an idiot. I know you can do it because I used to do it, like, all the time, and I've already done it, like, twice now, or however many times I've done it. Bastard. I mean, you're quite literally a bastard, Simba. You have no father anymore. You're a bastard. Ah. I just want to complete this level because I know I can do it. I know I can play this level and I know I can complete it. Fuck off. You're gone. You're gone. Good. You die, you little bastards. Anyway. No, don't just run off. Ah, fuck. Go away, hyena. Trying to get up here. Don't need you in my way. Oh, I thought I was going to miss then. Oh, you're making me paranoid, game. Oh, I missed. Thought I was going to get him then. No. Not that I could have died, but still. Do what I need you to do, Simba. Stop fanning about. Just catch the bones with your claws. You're a kitty cat. Seriously? Thank you. I don't know why I'm like having such difficulty with this level. I do remember it being annoying when I was little, but I don't remember it ever being this annoying. Maybe I just suppressed those memories. Because this game used to give me rage-inducing trauma. Ow. Peck me. Well, anyway, I'll leave it there for the authory stuff because my brain has completely forgotten what it was I was actually talking about. I know there's something over there. Oh, well, whatever. The other thing I really want to talk about is so I'll stick with talking about stuff that is, relevant to me. There we go. Let me just do this bit because this bit requires me to stress out for a bit. There we go. Should I hit? Yeah. Should I hit? Yeah. Yep. Come on. Where'd you go? There you are. Bastard. Where'd you go? Okay. Oh, there you are. No, go away. No! 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 I was doing so well. Okay, so some of the things that used to inspire me to create stories would be obviously a couple of books when I was growing up. Oops, didn't jump. Burger off. And so some of those books were obviously fantasy books because, you know, I love fantasy. But I also really enjoyed like child horror. Well, me. Oh, there we go. And now, no. Oh, oh, stress. Although now I'm gonna have to do the fucking. That should not have killed me. That should not have killed me. I had landed on top of him. Oh, this game. This game induces rage and stress and ugh. Oh, I hate this. Hate this level. Hate this level so much. Such a bitch. Why did I put myself through this torture? Oh, jump, you little bastard. See, that should have hit me because I actually touched him then. Doesn't matter, whatever, he's dead. Come on, birdie. Stop being a frick. Get here, you little buzzard bird. Good. On the way. On the way. Don't care about you two. Already got that today. Yes, okay, still counted. Fine. Get out the way. Oh no. I guess I must just love eternal suffering. Seriously? Which means now all these are back here, I guess, but how annoying. Oh, go away. Go away. Hyena. Nobody loves you. Actually, I do love the hyenas, but in this particular moment, I do not love you. Even my dogs are barking at you because this game is inducing stress. So I'm going to have to do everything all over again because I did not jump. Fool. Well, it's gone anyway. Yeah. He's jumpy. You know what? I'm so stressed. I've even forgot what I was actually talking about. Oh yeah, books. So my main source of inspiration was obviously fantasy books. So like my favorite ones growing up would be The Last Unicorn. Bird. I'm already gonna have to stress about this stupid thing now. Don't need you on top of it. Come on, jump, Simbus, jump. Jump to the beat, jump to the beat. You can do it. Do it, boy. So now I don't have this for a minute. Yeah. It's because that's gone now. Because I shouldn't have fallen there. No, don't. You go away. You go away. Bugger off. Oh, but no, Simba, you're supposed to jump, lovely. Right, yeah, jump. See, jump. Perfect. Jump. 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 No, do I have to? Frick. Did not see the hyenas until it was too late. You know what? I'm done. This game has reminded me how much I hated this level and why I love the rest of the game. It's just this particular level. I love the music. I love the hyenas. I love Be Prepared. Scar is one of my favourite villains. This game brings up my cursey side, which, granted, I curse anyway, but it makes me really, really angry. So we're going to play something else. So I am going to stop it there, and then I am going to continue with something else which isn't going to give me aneurysm, and then we will continue talking about stuff. Okay, I am back, and I am going to play some Sega games instead. Well, technically that Lion King was Sega, but regardless, we're gonna play something that isn't going to give me anger management issues. Let's have a look. Baby columns, or you could play Sonic. Don't think I ever played Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I remember playing Echo, or at least Echo, Ties of Time. I remember playing Flicky. I remember that being a little bit infuriating after a while. Ooh, Streets of... You know what? I don't know which Streets of Rage we used to have. I think it was just the first one, so I don't think I've played 2 or 3. Oh, Sonic Spinball, that brings back memories. Sonic 3D, yeah, I remember that one. Like all the Sonics. Or at least those ones anyway. Oh, Golden Axe. I think I only played the first one of that as well. Oops. Yeah, man. I can't remember which Toe Jam and Earl we played. I think it might have been Panic on Funkatron. I only vaguely remember that one though. We'll stick with Sonic, I guess. So now I'm going to have to remember the controls for this one. Sega. Okay, A or S. Okay, any button I choose is jump. Okay, perfect. So what was I talking about before I decided to rage quit? Okay, so I obviously books. So my favorite fantasy ones was The Last Unicorn, Rhagon. A lot of it was mostly like animated shows, sort of like Flight of Dragons was one of my favorites. Then we had, obviously I used to watch Sonic back in the day. But I don't really think that gave me any inspiration for anything. I just really liked, so you had Sat AM and then you had, what was the other one? I think it was Sat AM. But then there was another version of there was two Sonics going on at the same time. There was the more comical one, which kind of looked more like the games with, who are they called? Don't go in there. Scratch and Grounder, there we go, I remember the names now. And then you had the proper story-driven... never mind. You had the proper story-driven one, with Sally and much darker themes. I think that was Sat AM, and I can't remember what the other one was called. There used to be a ooh, oh, I missed that. Never mind. Used to be like fucky fresh. Used to be like cheats for this. I wonder if I still remember. Not that it would matter because I don't have the controllers for it, but it's like Sonic, go down. No, I need you to do your spinny thing. Sure, you could do it on these. Never mind, whatever. As long as I get around. What was it called? It ended as soon as I got on the spikes. Of course it did. Anyway, let's go back to the box. So obviously I had a lot of books I really enjoyed and would use for inspiration. The other books I used to read a lot growing up were Goosebumps books. They didn't really inspire me to write children's sort of like, I'm gonna say horror, but it wasn't really horror. You know, I just suck at video games, obviously. Look, frick. Let's go this way. Okay, maybe not go that way. Oh, how did I forget you were there, like, literally 2 seconds after going that way? Oh, fish, go away. Would like to. Even get over there? Probably not. I'm sure there's a way to get up there. I just can't remember it. Let's not rush this section this time. And then maybe I'll actually get across it. But I'll be dumb. Bit. So I did enjoy like reading like Goosebumps and things like that. I wonder if I'd come back. Yeah, there we go. Got it. I don't know if I would ever be able to write a child's horror because you'd have to write in a certain way which isn't too scary for them. Don't. Damn it. I hate the special saves. I prefer the more 3D ones in number 2. So there were a lot of books I see you. There were a lot of books I used to read which would inspire me. But how can you like die from the other spikes, but not die from those ones? So that's supposed to do that. I think you're supposed to do that. Well, you are supposed to do that. I thought that was like a number 3 thing. Or a number 2 thing. I don't like not being able to zoom on my own. Sure, that was a thing you could do on this one. No. Go back down, Sonic. You can all... You can all go away. I said go away. Oh, spike. Flying in the rain. This game is being a pain. Come on, I need the ring. Fuck. Was the cheat for the game? I think like, oh yeah, didn't forgot about you. Was it up, down, left, right, A B? Ah, man, that's. I think that's what that was. I'm fairly sure that's what the code for it was. Doesn't matter. I probably couldn't do that on this one anyway, because I haven't got a foggy as to what the controls are for this anymore. I'm guessing it would work. Then again, who knows? I want to go up here. I missed. Oh well. Probably it's okay as long as it wasn't life up there. Oh shit! I was gonna say, at least let me collect some of my rings. Yeah, I didn't get a ring that time. Never mind. I think where most of my let's see right there. most of my inspiration came from like games though. Like, don't get me wrong, I loved a good book, but it was hard to find books of a genre. There's another me up there. Never remember how to get up those things. Sure, there's a way, but like. Oh, how though? Anyway. Are you going to give me issues, Mr. Game? Are we? Are we going to have more issues? Already raged, quit one game. Haha, fuck you. Fuck you too. Let's not zoom past this one, because that's what was getting me last time. There we go. So yeah, games was most of my inspiration. Many of them were RPGs. So for those of you who know, I used to be a big Final Fantasy fan growing up. I'll enjoy some of the Final Fantasies, but they're not as I think they're still good. But it definitely depends on the oh no. Sorry, Sonic. It definitely depends on the game though. 10 was alright. Didn't like 10 Part 2. No, forgot you were that. Come back then. And there were a few others that I went too fast on. Fuck. Ooh. It springs there, like. Is that like Dr. Robotnik being an asshole? Yep. Even easier, thanks, Sonic. Make my day. Oh! Fuck. No! I need... Yeah, right. Thank you. I'll take the 20 rings. 30 rings. Ah, quick spikes. I got no rings. Got no rings. Don't make me run, or make me run. I have rings, and now you'll see. There are no strings on you. Don't ask what that was, because I haven't got a clue. I'm just happy I am not going to die by spike. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, I didn't die by spike, so that's a start. Okay. Nope. No, don't stress me, Sonic. Don't stress me. Okay, now we're at Robotnik. Boop. No, don't. You need to jump, Sonic. Okay. Get your ring. Get your ring. Good boy. There we go. All done. All done. Yeah, take that, Eggman. Bunnies and birdies. You know what? I completely forgot what we were talking about. Which is valid. Yeah, there was many, I remember now. There were many things that inspired me. I used to hate this level. It used to give me anxiety. Anything with lava used to give me anxiety. Yeah, I love lava stuff. I'm such a weird person. I'm not gonna do that. No, I didn't have the momentum. Never mind. I mean, I did used to prefer 2 anyway, but whatever. We will do this. No. It was this one where they got Scratch and Grounder from originally, well, the designs, I mean. Or was it the second one? So yeah, so all the different like RPGs that used to tell a story were what I mostly got my inspiration from. To obviously like Final Fantasy. And then you had things like there's so many games. I saw that box up there. I can't be bothered to go get it though. Yeah, I can. Oh no, I can. Should be able to reach from here. Here we go. I don't know if anyone's ever played the Grandia games. They were really fun. They were they had an anime style. And maybe I'll play them at some point. But they had an anime style. I know they were on the PlayStation. I think they were also on Dreamcast. Not 100% sure. Oh my god, we have one. And they had really interesting storylines for them. Sonic, I don't want you to touch the R all the time. I just want you to go down. Thank you. I'm just gonna look. Stop touching the R. No, see, now you've gotten yourself back at the beginning. You're such a fool. Anyway, I don't remember if the games ever had spoken dialogue on the Dreamcast versions. Like Sonic. There. At this point, I don't even care if you go down there because you're just annoying me at this point. Well, I got something from that. I don't know what. Life, I think. Book. Both of them walking. And they had really interesting storylines. So I definitely took some inspiration from them for my stories. If you hear the dogs bark, and I do apologize. Bark, 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 bark. Obviously, Final Fantasies gave me some inspiration. Some more recent-ish games, obviously like Dragon Age, give me inspiration. But ooh, click. Okay, I didn't realize I was pausing the game. I wondered why it was taking forever. So yeah, there were a lot of games that would inspire me to be creative in that way. I always did like drawing, but drawing never really went very far with me. I used to love drawing things like the animals of Father Wood. I don't know if anyone knows of that comic or TV show. Fairly sure it was a British one, but don't quote me on that because I can't really remember. I just remember being huge on it when I was growing up. Oh, I thought I was dead then. Not like that. Yep. Yep, just like that. Did it? Okay, after my dog started barking, I had to wait until everything quieted down because apparently nobody knows how to be quiet in this house, including me. But yeah, whatever. So I took a break from playing and recording to wait until people went to bed, and then I'll probably get mowed because I was yapping up until the late hours. There's never any winning in this house. Sometimes, I can be as noisy as I want during the day, but so can everybody else. But that's no good for when I'm trying to stream or record videos. So I really need to soundproof this room. Anyway, continuing on. Let's turn that back down again so I don't get the echo. So continuing with what I was speaking about last, obviously. Oh fuck. So obviously, you can get inspiration from pretty much anything. Most of mine were from games, but from TV shows and stuff too. I know most people, when they're being creative, usually gravitate towards art. I did enjoy drawing art when I was younger. Unfortunately, it never went anywhere. Not because I wasn't, okay at it. I definitely was able to draw Sonic characters, and I wasn't the best artist, but I could draw what I was into, which is mostly animated characters like Sonic or the Animals of Father Wood, things like that. It never really went anywhere because Um, I had pretty much had a love-hate, oh crap, love-hate relationship with my mother. There were times where she would, I need a ring, oh, no, gonna die. Fuck, I don't have a ring, I'm not gonna last. Nope, didn't think I was gonna last. So there were times where she would put my drawing down, claim I was tracing, which back then that was a lot harder to do, because we didn't really have the internet back then. Oh, I forgot you were there. And it was just generally harder to, trace anything. Unless you have proper tracing paper, which, let's be for real here, children aren't exactly going to get access to. And there weren't exactly a lot of art places by me when I was growing up. Look, go away, all of you. Oh, no. So yeah. She wasn't exactly supportive, I guess we can say. So after a while I stopped really trying. I still enjoy drawing, like I can still do like I'm not very good at it anymore, but I do still enjoy doing it, drawing here and there. I would love to be able to draw really well, draw an anime and stuff, but I guess the love is kind of lost now for that. So in a way, I don't really blame her too much, because I could have just, like, I guess ignored her and fuck. Ah. But yes, for anyone who does have like kids or plan on having kids, never put your kids down when they show enthusiasm for something, because it can really have a damper, put a damper on their spirits, and it kind of make them lose their passion for something. I think if my mum had been a little bit more supportive, I probably would have been more of an artist now. Then I don't know, maybe I would have like taken it a bit more seriously. But it is what it is. I've found my creative my creative spirit, and that's in writing. Oh, go away, lava. No, get out, Sonic, get out of the lava. Stop trying to kill yourself. I know you like being homicidal, but let's wait. Patience is a virtue. No, that was too slow. Not sure what my mum would have thought of me writing the stuff I do. She'd probably find it funny. Unfortunately, my mum passed away like a very long time ago. Fuck. Stay. Wait. So I don't know. I have a lot of complicated feelings. Frick, I was going too fast. I have a lot of complicated feelings towards certain things. I don't want to go up there, but I don't think I can, because yeah, whatever, okay. But yeah, if you ever end up having kids, or if you already have kids, definitely don't put them down. Don't, give them support, but they need it. I promise you, it does matter, and you may not think it's a big deal. You may think, it doesn't hurt them or whatever, but I can assure you, it certain things can have a long-lasting effect. So I want to go that way. Go that way first. My dad's pretty supportive, though. He doesn't quite understand everything, but he's like, as long as I'm happy, as long as I'm oh hello. As long as I'm enjoying myself, making money, as long as I, pay rent and whatnot. Ow. Yeah, he's pretty chill. My sister has read a couple of my books as well, and she thinks I can tell really interesting stories. She hasn't really read my smut though, which I'm kind of thankful for. But she has read my fantasy, and she enjoyed. Oh shit! Commit back here, ring. I need at least one ring. Failing this bit so much, but hey, so it's good. Go. Here we go. We just have to. There! Isn't a level you can really rush. Really frustrating, because I just want to go fast. Sonic is supposed to just go fast. That's his entire thing. Go fast. But yeah, I've got some people that can, support me where I need it. Friends and whatnot. Ooh, no! I was too ambitious. Hey. Hate these. No, Sonic, don't sacrifice your life. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna die in of lava. There we go. I should have jumped up there and waited. I died. Okay, well anyway, seriously. It's like midnight and people are still up making noise. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm sure I had more I wanted to say, but it's been too long now and I've completely forgotten. I've lost my ability to remember what I was actually talking about. I hope you enjoyed watching me rage quit The Lion King and play a little bit of Sonic. It's been a while since I've played these games, and by a while I mean many years. Ah, God. When did these even come out? I can't even remember. It was definitely before the 2000s. So, now I'm gonna depress myself and make myself feel so old. Anyway, I'm Yukiro. Peace out. One of these days I'm gonna remaster playing these games. I will not suck so much at it. Anyway, see you soon. Ciao.